We are going to solve each of these multiplication problems using the standard algorithm. With step 5, we are going to combine the standard algorithm with the partial product. In step 6, we're going to do the standard algorithm for both multiplying the ones and the tens. To start off, I'm going to multiply 4 times 2 is 8. I'm going to put my 8 there. And then 4 times 5 tens is 20 tens, which has a value of 200. I have 0 in the tens, and I have to regroup 2 of those to become 200s. So I'll regroup 20 of those to become 200s. I'm going to put that over the 6. 4 times 6 hundreds is 24 hundreds, and I have these 2 additional hundreds that I already regrouped, and so 24 and 2 more is 26, so I'll have 26 hundreds. I'll leave my 6 here and regroup the other 20 to become 2,000s. 4 times 3,000 is 12,000s, and 2 more is 14,000s. Go ahead and write that there. And now I'm going to move on to the partial product. 9 times 2 is 18, but I have 9 tens, so I'll be 18 tens. 9 tens times 5 tens is 45 hundreds, or 4,500. 9 tens times 6 hundreds is 54 thousands. Since 9 times 6 is 54, and tens times hundreds is thousands. And 9 tens times 3 thousands is 27 ten thousands, which has a value of 270,000. And so now I can add everything together, and I get an answer or a product of 343,288. Now to do the standard algorithm completely, I will duplicate this first step that I did up in step 5. So 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 2, 50 is 20 tens. I'm going to regroup 20 of those to become 2,000, so I'll have a 0 here in the tens place. 4 times 6 is 24. I have ones times hundreds is 100, so I'll have 24 hundreds, and 2 more is 26, so I'll keep my 600s and regroup the other 20 to become 2,000. And 4 times 3,000 is 12,000s, and 2 more is 14,000s. To do the standard algorithm when multiplying by 10, it is very much the same as what we did to multiply by ones. So I'm going to do 90 times 2 is 180, and I'm going to regroup 10 of those to become 100. So I'm going to leave my 80 here. I'm going to cross out my previous regroupings, and I'm going to put 1 above the 5, and I'm putting it here instead of putting it over above the 6 where I typically look at hundreds, because I have 9 tens times 5 tens gives me a number that's in the hundreds, so I need to make sure my 1 is above the 5 when I regroup so that I can add that to the hundreds and not into the thousands when I multiply tens times hundreds. So 9 times 5 is 45, and 1 more is 46, so I'll have 46 hundreds. So I'm going to keep 6 of my hundreds and regroup the other 40 to become 4 thousands. Tens times hundreds is thousands, so again, that's why the 4 thousands I regrouped are above the 6. 9 times 6 is 54, and 4 more is 58, so I'll have 58 thousands. I'll leave my 8 1,000s and regroup the other 5 to become 10,000s. 9 times 3 is 27, and 5 more is 32, and so I'll have 32 10,000s, which has a value of 320,000. So now I can add all of these together, and I get 343,288. And again, I should estimate to check to make sure my answer is reasonable. Here is a problem for you to try on your own. 7,134 times 63. You can do it with either step 5, where you do the standard algorithm with a partial product, or do all the standard algorithm. Go ahead and pause the video and solve the problem, and unpause it when you're ready to check. using step 5, I had the product of 449,442, which I also got when using the standard algorithm. Here is the partial product steps, and then regrouping up at the top for when I multiply 3 times 7,134. And then same thing down here, I crossed out my regrouping from when I first multiplied by 3, so I would not get confused when I multiplied by 60, again to multiply 7,134 by 60.